the power delivery. It's one of the most critical subjects in our EVO series. The most important one is the power delivery to the GPU. And usually when you get a Quadro GPU, the new names are workstation series, I guess, those GPUs come with something like this. PCIe power, 8-pin, 4 inputs. You have to connect 4 cables inside the chassis and then plug this 12-volt high power connector to the GPU, and if you have room left, you can maybe close the chassis. This is how you deliver power, and this is really, really important because if things go wrong, this cable, these connectors may melt and it may kill your GPU. And we don't want this definitely while we are on air. This is how we designed it. It's actually, we designed a special PCB which goes to the 45-degree angle power connector of the 6000 Pro GPU. And actually, we are just delivering an XT90 2-wire power cable, which is carrying around 50 amps under full load at 12 volts. It's huge power, 600 watts, and delivered with this 2 wires only. This helps us to have a lot less cable clutter in the chassis while ensuring the connection of these 12-volt high power connectors, because when we screw this component to the GPU, when we tighten the screws here, we are also applying a gentle pressure to the connector all the time so that it doesn't move from where it needs to be.
And also this 3D printed part helps us securely placing the GPU because it's quite heavy actually, and there are lots of incidents with the breaking of the either motherboard or GPU.
The PCIe slot, right?
Yes.
It's a very important point because these GPUs weigh almost 2 kilograms each, and if you don't really secure this good enough in the chassis, and when you move the computer with the GPU inside, all that pressure is going to break the motherboard slot or the PCIe connector of the card. There are many incidents like that, and that's why we are trying to make all the parts rugged and the chassis rugged, and even protecting the chassis from flexing with this strut bar here. This is also another important point.
In order to get the highest performance with our GPUs, both in the volume and with the power requirements, you cannot find easily any common off-the-shelf hardware to house these large GPUs. So we had to design our own.